All right. Why is it not getting any desktop audio?
Wash hands.
All right, we are here. We are on the Twitch with Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Now, I do. We have Nate, Abe, who is one that I've also gotten an ending on, and then I have a dad that I made named Thick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's. My gosh. But you know what? I think we need a new daddy for this.
Nathan,
A bird in the hand is better than a bird in the eye. There is your dad
he's
tip
too
number
thick
52.
to be left alive.
Oh yeah, also, brand new microphone, so hopefully my audio doesn't sound, absolutely dreadful. If at any point audio is absolutely dreadful, please let me know and I'll be happy to adjust it. Taryn, do you want to be the voice of Amanda?
Dad.
He's lunch money.
No. No. Sonia is not allowed.
I can only do it here and there because I'm doing the dishes right now.
Okay.
Who's the mother?
She's dead.
Should I resort to men
Yes.
Dad, wake up.
to cure your depression?
I'm going to pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth, and I stop breathing. Amanda shakes me.
Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6.
I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me.
Dad, I swear to God.
Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner.
Can you, not?
For context,
Okay, well, your corpse is... What?
for context, I'm playing a game about dad dating, so and you are participating.
Corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon.
I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box as the best way to wake up, obviously. Morning, Amanda Panda.
Yeah, Dad breath. Go brush your teeth.
Alright, fine, I'll go do that. Dad tip number 77. Don't smoke. And that is your... Oh, dad tip 81. It's better to be early than late. Number 41. Run through the finish line. Don't stop at it. I have to build that dad.
Make him.
Make him you.
But you see...
No, please do not clip that. Please do not.
What, you falling out of your chair?
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you sat in your chair normally, that wouldn't have happened.
It's
I
so
don't want to
hard.
make him me, though. We need to make him be Pine Sol. So he's got to have a really chiseled jawline. What would Pine Sol look like as a person? Alright, whatever. The body that screams pure power. I'm going to go with this one because it's athletic. It's muscular. The chin. Going to go with this one. It's got a really chiseled jawline. Oh, shadow? Yes. And now that makes him look like a druggie. Or alcoholic. I'm going to keep it. Hair that radiates pure power. As we all know, the most powerful hairstyle one could ever have is that of Goku. It's just a fact. It is just a fact. Goku is the most powerful hairstyle that one could ever have. I mean, look at Goku. He's got that hairstyle, and look at how powerful Goku is. I mean, you gotta ask yourself, what stops Goku? A lot of things. He dies all the time, but that's not the point. That is not the point. But regardless, what is the most powerful and intimidating hair color of all time?
Red.
Red? I think it's red. Our eyes, we gotta find the eyes that are the most powerful.
Red.
Which, obviously, it is the heart eyes. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. No, it's the anime eyes. It's gotta be the anime eyes. And the most powerful eye color, golden. Red. Noses. Gotta get the strongest nose. Go with the Roman nose. Oh, and then the strongest mouth.
Yes. Use that one.
The brows. Obviously, it's the unibrow, but also has to be red. Or do I got, like, Super Saiyan eyebrows? Nah, I'm gonna go with the unibrow. Oh, and then gotta go with the Viking style beard like this. Ooh, wait, no. Business. That screams business. Glasses. Too powerful for glasses, but we're gonna go with lab goggles, just to be on the safe side, because safety is no laughing matter. Piercings. Because I'm no coward, we're gonna have all the ear piercings. All of them. And the clothing. Ooh. Well, I Bergie, so we're gonna go with Bergie. I hate this creation so much. Ooh, do we go with it? Do we go with this?
Been listening to me this entire time.
Taryn, what are your thoughts? How perfect is this on a scale of 1 to perfect?
To say perfect, mainly because you would not listen to me if I said no.
Well, what would you suggest?
It's just the hair. It doesn't go with the mustache.
That's the point. It's powerful. It shows, man, this guy's so powerful, he doesn't give a damn about how his mustache matches his hair. This man's so powerful, he'll wear egg nips on a t-shirt. Or wear, oh, I've got to embody Danny Sexbang. Yes. This dad is, no, he's gonna be this is the formal version of Pine Sol. So he is Heinrich Solberg. I hope you're ready for Heinrich Solberg, because this is stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone disrespect you. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Taryn, if you're gonna voice Amanda.
Well, sleep packing.
I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. It's gonna take us a while to get through just the prologue. I mean, I could fast forward all the way through this if we wanted to just get straight to the main game. But I don't know if that's the way to do things. Also, how does audio sound? Because this is the first stream with the new microphone.
You sound crisp.
I sound crispy. Like Armin in Season 3. Oh, burn. Yeah, because that's what happened. He burned. But he's fine. Armin's totally fine. Totally fine.
You're all over the place today.
I haven't taken my ADHD meds for 3 weeks. I think that's why I'm so crazy. That explains why I've been losing everything. Like, I lost my keys for 25 minutes this morning. They were in my hand the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums.
Whoa, I haven't seen these in years.
I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile, and we begin looking through it.
Coolest baby I've ever seen.
I mean, you got sunglasses. That is a pretty cool baby. Oh, how do we want to do this? Father and I or mother and I? How do we want to do this?
I'm gonna say mother.
I'm going to flip a coin real quick. Heads, it's mother. Tails, it's father. Alright? That was a bad coin flip. Tails, it is father. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. Whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on, as all babies should, because sunglasses are dope. Everybody looks cooler with sunglasses on. It's just a fact. Halloween, when you were maybe 4,
Oh my god. Costume.
you couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon.
What?
Your audio keeps cutting out pretty badly.
Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume?
You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think.
Yep, definitely repress that memory.
And this was you in your horse phase.
That.
I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
I don't think that was his.
Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Do you want me to voice Amanda too, so that way you can focus on what you're trying to do?
Yeah, thank you. Oh,
Alright. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Scommunist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing the two of you up. Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Oh, right, Emma P was the one who fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Oh, right. I was a wild child. That sounds... I'm not going to say that sounds fun. I'm not going to endorse that. Just kidding. I will totally endorse it. I'm kidding. Don't actually do it. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. You know, as all people do when you want to hit a flaming tennis ball. Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. Why am I Goku? Because I went with the most powerful option in every category. And that's how we ended up with Heinrich Solberg right here. I chose the most powerful option in every category, kid. Goku's hair just was the most powerful. It's just how it is. They didn't believe me. That's also why he has a handlebar mustache, because it screams business. Say the unibrow because it's the most powerful. Anime eyes because anybody with that hairstyle rocking anime eyes is obviously the main character of this life. The handlebar mustache because it screams business and powerful business at that. The safety glasses because safety is no laughing matter. And the ear piercings because anybody with rocking that hairstyle clearly is not a coward. So they're going to have all the ear piercings and then dress like Danny Sexbang from Ninja Sex Party, because that's exactly what that outfit is. This game was in part made by the Game Grumps, by the way. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won? Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning, you know?
With a Z.
I'm sorry. I'm testing out the new mic. The Blue Yeti Nano. I just got it the other day. It's pretty dope, though. Hopefully it makes my audio not sound like it's underwater. Because that's the goal here, to not sound like I'm underwater. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. You hate how powerful the mic makes me? Well, you see, Taryn.
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
I'm sorry. Last time I'm going to do that. At least for tonight. It was a great waste of $70. This mic's awesome. This was the day you were born, I guess. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out, and the little lady who crashed into us was freaking out. And I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen him, and says, "It's okay. It's all going to be okay. You love it, but hate it because I use it. I don't use it for evil. As a social media influencer, I am using my power for good. And I'm totally not a social media influencer.
Who's that
I
picture
never
and the person in the picture?
Oh, that's Amanda's dad. Her other dad. Not me, Heinrich Solberg.
What other dad?
Other dad.
She has two dads?
Yes.
What happened to the other one?
He dies.
So how are you related to her?
I'm not.
So what are you doing in her house?
I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. They give you the freedom to choose whatever headcanon you think is true. So. He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shouted at the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shouted at the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You're just a destructive child, Amanda. My gosh. It's wonderful, but so good it shocks you. I mean, it's a good microphone. It's a good microphone. It can do that. And also, the best part is, especially for my parents, is because I can hear my own audio playing back into my head. Playing back into my head that makes... playing through my headphones, I can hear myself.
Whoa.
In real time and everything that's around me. So all this, like, snapping, that's amplified for me. So it's good because I can actually hear how loud I'm being. So, you need no car. You just Well, I can use instant transmission. Amanda cannot. We have the car for Amanda's sake. Obviously, kid. You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. Now, there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get into the car in a position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear into the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best. Cheesy announcer voice. You ready for cheesy announcer voice? 'Cause it's game time. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features multiple places to sleep,
Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink.
What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak.
You sleep more than anyone I know.
That's not the announcer voice for that. No, I think we're past the announcer voice gag. That was like one sentence. Never mind. So this stream is going to be like half actually playing Dream Daddy and the other half is just me playing around with a new microphone. So I am so sorry to all of you. I admit my faults, Pop. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue.
Good spin.
I think it's great. We'll be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas. I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're going to have to learn how to parallel park at some point. I can parallel park a minivan, and I can safely say parallel parking isn't that hard. But that's just me. That's just me. Not going to happen, Pops.
I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
Ooh, that's almost a quote book worthy. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Speaking actually of quote book, because I am all over the place with everything tonight. Wonderful quote from Taryn and I's dinner last night. I forget the context of this, but the quote was from me saying, "Since when have I ever shenaniganized?" I don't remember the context because my memory is absolute trash. So...
No,
What?
I can tell you the context.
What was the context?
You were being annoying. So
I mean,
told you
that's
that
normal
had
for
your
me.
Shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I've had enough of your
sentence,
shenanigans, Nathan.
when have I
Since
ever-
when have I ever shenaniganized?
all the time.
Yeah. Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn?
You're the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
In my last year of high school, Dad, I'm practically dust.
Yeah, you're a real...
Don't you dare.
senior.
Dad, I know where this is going.
Citizen.
Oh, kid, is that Santa Claus? Wrong holiday, but I appreciate the effort. And also, yes, I know the stream is the day after Valentine's Day, but you know what? I don't care. You're just gonna have to deal. We were having a magical evening at Applebee's, so you know what? Don't judge. I'm gonna ignore that, but I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda?
Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping.
Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood.
Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard.
Hiya!
And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea.
You took its lunch money.
No matter what I do, Sonia lives on in everything.
I got a problem with authority.
Ah, you and me both. I'm so proud.
Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich.
Maybe this girl actually is my daughter. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's the perfect time for an ice cream sandwich, Pine Rick. Let's see. I need some coffee. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. That's why I'm gonna order coffee at Dunkin' from now on. Yeah, give me a cup of that old bean juice.
That's exactly what everyone wants to hear at 5 a.m. Give me that bean juice. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. A bird in the hand. We already had that dad tip. Give us a new one. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. Dad, what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is, in fact, a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're the jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? No. Oh, okay. Yes, Amanda. Sensu bean juice coffee. Can Krillin make coffee with sensu beans? Kid, is that possible? We walk inside. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Oh, I need a voice for Matt. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, what voice can I do for Matt? He's got to be, like, kind of chill. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon. No. No. It's not a good voice for Matt. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. That's a Matt voice. What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I suppose now it's a good idea because like the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. I feel that on a spiritual level, Matt. Like, you have no idea, man. So, what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and immediately overwhelmed. I'll have chai Antword spicy. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Die Antwoord is a South African rap group. They're pretty well known for their evocative imagery and hyper-stylized music videos. Their music is as catchy as it is disturbing. I'm doing the thing again. Matt, buddy, don't feel bad about it. Alright? Rambling is great. So don't feel bad about it. But, coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Just as long as it's not Diggy Smalls, because he was a terrible boyfriend. Any Liv and Maddie fans in chat might get that reference. Why does he come back from Antarctica just to go to Australia? Like, why? Diggy is a jerk. Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat in one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey! Ska was cool. Once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to new people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. Also, can anybody actually hear the game audio? Or is it just completely silent? I might have the game too quiet. There. That should be better. Now I can see. Now I can actually see the audio coming through for the game on Streamlabs there. That should be better. I don't know. Come on, what did we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also I don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Pinerick. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure maybe we'll come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. Me too. I don't know how, but I feel that. Anybody ask, "Whoa, how'd you make this thing?" Oh, bananas. But there's no bananas in it. Oh, it's just the secret ingredient. It's bananas. That's it. What makes chicken nuggets so addictive? It's bananas. You know? It's just bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might be able to give you dad band puns. There we go. Dyslexia ain't gonna stop me today. But I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedy's, grateful banana bread. I think that's the only reference that I get. And right said banana bread. Alright. Because I know Grateful Banana Bread he doesn't like. Because it's too well known. The Grateful Dead is too well known of a band for him. So, we're going to go with Banana Bread Kennedy's. You know, like the punk band. I thought you said you only knew bad dad band puns. I'm a hard dad. That actually has a nice ring to it. Really? Yeah, Banana Bread Kennedy's. Strong decisions? That's hot, baby. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool. Once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and I should probably just leave saying baby to the professionals. Oh, you mean like me? You mean like me? Because that's the power of Pine Sol, baby. Also, rip headphone users, I am so sorry. I said I wasn't going to do it again, but then I just did. But to my credit, he did say he should leave it to the professionals, and I am a professional. I'm not a professional. I'm very much an amateur. Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. See? Sounds good when you say it. I know it sounds good when I say it. That's why I do. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in.
You say baby.
What?
I can vouch. It does sound nice when you say baby.
Well, thank you. Take care.
Now I will go back to
Okay,
my hiding hole.
now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Let's get some fresh air. Time to soak up all that vitamin D. Make our bones nice and strong. Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong they're gonna hop right out of our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers. Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton will one day escape this flesh sack and run amok. Please don't encourage it. Right, sorry. To the park. Make sure to sweep under your tent so you don't sleep on rocks. That is a very good dad tip. Call someone if you're... Oh, I didn't catch that one. Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby.
What the heck is this game?
It's a game about a baby that's a government operative. Think the Boss Baby, but the Boss Baby works for the CIA.
He already does, technically.
No, he doesn't. He works for Baby Corp.
Shh! Spoilers!
That movie's like
How old is it?
6 years old.
I feel old.
That movie came out in 2016, right? This is important. We have to find this out. When did The Boss Baby come out? 2017.
I feel old.
Wait,
What?
Tobey Maguire played Tim at
What?
the end of the movie? What?
What? It was Tobey Maguire?
When they're older at the end. I don't like that. But The Boss Baby came out March 30th. It's almost 5 years old.
Oh, I feel old. Alright, good night.
Good night. And with that emotional crisis, let's continue. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park.
Good night, Nathan.
Good night, child. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around his neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. I like your necktie. Roof. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god. This is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Woof woof. How did you know? Borf. Words of wisdom from dog. Borf. I want that on a t-shirt. Just, you know, Captain Levi's great and all, but I want Borf. Dog. Just, that's it. That's all I need in my life. That is my new guiding principle, is Borf. In a job interview, they ask you, oh, what's a motto that you live by? You ever played Dream Daddy? There's a dog in it. He says Borf. That dog, Borf, that is my guiding. That is what keeps me going in the toughest of times. I'm thinking I want to give up. I want to quit. Just remember, Borf. Can't stop. Can't stop. Gotta keep pushing forward. Because of Borf, man. My god. This dog knows more than he lets on. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, it's a new technique. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. It looks like you're winning. Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Pinerick, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Oh, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll, where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no. It's happening! Welcome to Pokemon! Go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there.
Okay, okay.
Can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. Do I have, an item? I have, shoot. Let's go with grade card. Pull out a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. You really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang. My school didn't have a chess club or a computer lab. Okay. We're still in the lead here. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. 15 HP? What? Spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prep for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe.
We're taking it out next weekend.
How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. Oh no! Oh no! Child art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the 1st grade. Cute! Isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. I regain 20. Ha! Did I mention Daisy said her first words at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. Alright, brag time. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra. Yes! Brian loses 20 HP. Daisy here has had all of her adult teeth. Never have a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. Oh, jeez. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Oh, really? I'm actually having talk. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I lost the battle. I lost the battle. And that's going to be the end of the stream then. Alright, good night, everyone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop.
What a coincidence. That's where we live too.
Small world, yeah? Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Bye.
Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us?
Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age?
I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses.
Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies.
It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing.
Too
Close. Yeah, that's a word now.
Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Hersington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Solberg. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Do you want to go unpack or go take a nap? What do we do?
I'm gonna go take a nap. Oh, the sunlight's making me real tired. I don't think I got enough sleep last night.
You slept for 14 hours. Yeah, that's not nearly enough.
Exactly. Don't skip the corners. Minimize eating fried foods, candy, and sweets. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Pinerick, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro. Holy, wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too.
How is he even child?
He has 2 kids.
With who?
I don't know. I think they're in going through a divorce. Conveniently, all the dads are either single or recently divorced.
They were discovered to be gay.
I don't know. They might not be gay, Alex. They might be something. They might be somewhere in between. Who knows? Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello and hello, cute baby. Oh, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Good night, Alex. Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated to the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing? I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and oh, sorry, Craig's voice. She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Ah, it's old news, bro. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copastic. Copastic, that's the word, I think. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig? Oh, haha, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Nah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. He's sounding less like a gym bro and more like Gary Oak. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm fine with it. Haha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. Can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it, like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
But
What?
you remind me a little bit of Craig, I won't lie.
Is that such a bad thing, though?
No, it's a great thing.
He jogs. He
That
was
was good for
jogging.
Craig.
He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit and I'll text you every day and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you going to be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. No, it's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. The admissions officer told me they just want to see my portraits or whatever. I'll pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the whole new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I am secretly the mayor of this town. Yeah. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to... go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game. On TV. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm going to go do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would expect you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least? I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. I hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can never remember their names. Just as I'm heading toward my room, the doorbell rings. Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Do they know what time it is? I'm just about to head out. Walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Hi! I know it's kind of late, but I baked way too many cookies, and I just can't have these in the house or I'll eat them all. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Pinerick. That's what my name is. Welcome to here.
Welcome to here.
I said that to Caleb today. He was like, welcome to here. He did find it funny, though, so that was good. Oh, I saw the moving van.
Well, that's our new thing at the paint desk.
Yes, and I thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring you some. My daughter, Christy, wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both hear a laugh. Kids, right? Amanda pokes her head out of her room and immediately hones in on the cookies. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough, though. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant, don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah. Okay. Is the missus around? Mister, actually, and, no, not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. And also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll let you get to bed. See you at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. I have a red handlebar mustache and Super Saiyan hair. I don't know what that says about my age, but... And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? The Emma's helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game. Also, speaking of the game, you just lost the game.
Nathan.
Everyone watching right now, you have just lost the game.
Nathan. I'm gonna get you back tomorrow.
No, you won't. If the police are driving behind you, don't give them probable cause to pull you over. Yes, if you ever pass by a speed trap, do not slam on the brakes. Just keep on coasting by. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk it. Let's go. This way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turned my attention to the game, which is playing on one of those TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get any confrontational arguments. I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass siddles. I've never known how to pronounce that word. I pronounce it siddle because it sounds funny. Siddles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor.
Saddles?
No,
Oh, never mind.
No, that's a horse's seat. That's a seat for a horse. Well, a seat for a person on a horse is a saddle. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. come here often? No, actually, I just moved to this part of town today. I'm Pinerick, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. We're gonna let that line sit there for a second before continuing on here. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink. Mary, I think you're perfectly fine. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch over the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close in what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man. I'm not going to give Robert that kind of voice. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game?
I am, now that we're winning.
Oh, we must be rooting for different teams.
In my opinion, my team is far superior.
I had to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior.
That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours.
The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in a response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, based on a mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me.
The name's Robert.
Thanks. I'm Pinerick.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you?
Yeah.
Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Fun fact about Robert and Joseph, actually. They are voiced by... Robert is voiced by Dan, and Joseph is voiced by Aaron of the Game Grumps. So, because this game was made in part with the Game Grumps, so they lent their voice acting talents to there. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place?
No, that'd be Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
Oh, okay.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
Beer, but I'll drink most things.
You like shots?
I like shots.
Thank you.
Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Here's to your health.
We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I'll try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Pinerick, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Oh. Combo on his jacket. I like your jacket.
Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say.
Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cool than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round.
What are you doing here tonight?
Running from my problems. The usual.
I like your style.
He gets up. Be right back. Got a powder my nose.
Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you.
Huh, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
I'm gonna go home. You heading my way?
Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way.
Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them.
Who's that? We get to Robert's house, but just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me.
I don't kiss and tell, Pinerick. So are we doing this, or what?
What?
You know, do you want to come inside or not?
A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Because I know what happens if we do, We're gonna decline Robert's advances tonight. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. Because if you sleep with Robert on the first night, you cannot go down his path. He rejects everything. Like, he never answers anything that you send him. So, I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch, and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Try to drive in a way where you... Oh, I didn't even see it! The game loaded too fast. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, BT Dubs. Smiley face. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud. Still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. We'll go to the gym. Hey, my man. I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Man, it must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth and throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Ready to kick some butt? Help! This is it. This is how I die. Oh. Oh, no, he didn't like that. He didn't like it. I'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. We head into the gym, and I'm immediately intimidated. All these people look like they could break me in half. It seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud. Let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watched as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't even know existed on a machine I think was used once to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? He is training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong he can crush people's skulls with them. Hey, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh, he definitely liked that. Okay. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. Ah, I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. No. Yeah, I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking it up in all the intellectual content, you know. History for the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens, mostly those things. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. We're jogging now. Oh god. We're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when I first died in college? No. I don't like the story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. We were at that party, and he vowed to make me feel better. He told me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand to get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at a party with my bare hands like an idiot. And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around, you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands. You scooped off the ground. You're yelling at me we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish, trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We get home and get into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never... Well, I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks over me for injuries. I'm fantastic? I managed to stand and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. Sure? Yeah. Alright, well here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood. If treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go get some ice on this. Everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order pizza delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Please remember to call us once in a while. Dad tip number 63. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch and relieved to see that I am only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up the stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way... to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh, shoot, I need a voice for Hugo.
Lucian? Don't you have a third period to get to?
Fine, Mr. Vega.
Wow.
Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
You must be Heinrich. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin?
Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that...
The bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make for a break for the door.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook.
Nobody's listening.
Or not, I guess.
Also, what school day ends at 4 in the afternoon? That sounds painful. Mr. Vega turns to
One
me
that
inside.
probably starts later.
You mean like most high schools should?
Yes.
This is a middle school? I thought Amanda was going... I thought Amanda was going to college.
He teaches both.
Okay, that's right. Don't you teach high school? Oh, that's right.
Both, you know? Budget cuts.
Right.
Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
Please, call me Hugo.
I'm just gonna say this. I love his mustache. I might date him purely for the mustache. I think it's...
Kind of looks like Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Kind of looks like me if I was cool.
And didn't look awful with just a mustache.
You haven't seen me with just a mustache, though.
No. The beard stays.
No, don't think I could pull off just a mustache.
No.
No, I have a weak chin, so I couldn't.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior.
What's going on?
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares recently. Recently, though, she's been falling behind, she's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but...
This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It didn't even cross my mind that something might be wrong.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home?
Well, we did just move. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate her to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves.
I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Anytime.
On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Yes?
You ever catch that rye?
Yes.
I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. Oh, not gonna do what I did and go on a trip to the mall with your girlfriend and end up coming home with a bunch of pop figures. This is only 2 of them. I got 5.
But was it worth it?
And also making Build-A-Bears of each other for Valentine's Day. Where the one of... Because I have Terran's Build-A-Bear, and it references Pine Sol. And also, you know, there is... I know Zombie's not in this stream right now. But there is a pop that I could show off. However, it would be no use.
It's no use. It's no use.
It's no use. Now if Zombie joins, if Zombie wasn't part of this already, I'm expecting to see Zombie Hunter 867 has unfollowed come through on my feed right now.
Nathan.
What?
Nathan.
Check your phone.
Nathan. Nathan.
What?
As soon as I heard you say no use, I immediately thought it's no use.
Well, yeah, that was the point. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. No, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also have dealt with similar situations. Maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to the stoplight and I, Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed out that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Oh, she likes Noah. She definitely likes Noah. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well.
And, on a spiritual level.
Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Be generous and kind to everyone. Dad tip number 85. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but it doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese. From a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Please. I'm desperate. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies, TV, and video games will try to jump in on a meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now?
Wanna go to that goth store?
What?
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment?
I don't know what store you're talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and is basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s.
Dude, you gotta be more specific.
The one you threw up in that one time.
Oh, that one!
So is this just what, like, every Spencer's ever?
Yeah.
There it is, you can still see the outline, kinda.
I'm so proud.
Speech!
Amanda?
Speech!
Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting! Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Shoot! I just spilled Dr. Pepper on my mouse. I will be right back.
Okay, we're back after a minor mess there. But here's the speech time.
Thank you, all, for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Solberg had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up over a display of
No, not the MCR merch. No.
over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you, all of you. You honor us with your bravery. And to you, any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars, we are here. We are waiting.
That was... I don't know why that became Optimus Prime at the end, but I don't care. Amanda has moved. She begins clapping. Slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at. Dead, Goth, and Beyond. Band t-shirts, because that's what I would go look at. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. Hope their parents are really proud of them.
Look, this is very important to me.
I hear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage.
Do you want a coupon? I'll give you a coupon. We leave if I give you a coupon.
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying.
I am the manager.
I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post.
Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Aww. Hey, Dadtron 5000? Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up. Radiating hatred, I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm wondering she'll pull something. That's Damien. Oh, the cashier's a woman. My bad. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. Hey, don't knock Victorian fashion. He looks suave. Okay? She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. That sounds so overcomplicated. But as a diehard fan of Attack on Titan, which is the most overcomplicatedness, look up Future Memory and Inheritance if you want to really break your brain.
No, you hate it.
Oh, yes. When Dracula is in your store, he stands out. Okay, but do you know how much some people would pay to just have Dracula just be in their store? I mean, honestly, if Dracula came by Lowe's, that would be a story to end all stories. Like, imagine getting to go home that day and, oh, hey, Taryn, how was work? Oh, it was pretty cool. We saw freaking Dracula. We got to mix him paint. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the real Dracula. You know. Oh, what did he want? Blood? Mostly? Blood, red paint, also. We gave him Showstopper. It's the bloodiest red we've got.
volunteer my blood.
Showstopper, Tricorn Black, you know. SW1 HDSW 1441. You know, that's Tricorn Black. Why do I know that?
Because you've worked there for way too long.
SW6028 is his other name.
See, I can't enough to memorize the numbers.
Ultra wide is 7006-24.
Nathan,
I know, I have a problem.
you're snowballing, and you need to check your phone.
I also need to be ending the stream soon.
I agree. It's almost your bedtime.
Oh hell yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I already said that. Also, the trucks are haunted. The trucks are haunted too. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone. That is a that is a badass last name, Dogbone. Imagine if my last name was Dogbone, Night or middle name Night Dogbone Watch. Just kidding. Don't make that my name. It's terrible. The twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! Ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads.
Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits.
Flint, we're about to die!
Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die.
That's because we're about to die, you! This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. Me too. Except I don't start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Alright, we should be almost at the barbecue. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes. So, get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings. Heinrich Solberg. Don't you dare disrespect those awesome sugar cookies. Those, my friend, are the backbone of this nation. If those cookies ran for president, I would vote for them. Just the cookies. And also, in case anybody's wondering, I'm not playing with an actual shotgun shell. It's a bottle opener that just looks like a shotgun shell. Don't worry about it. Yeah, those are bad. Amanda, you too. They are the backbone of this nation. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Heinrich, stop calling me out like this. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. But you will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who's just up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early. Just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs waft through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I have to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hey.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Heinrich, and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time. Charmed. Well, I'll have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy to not run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you too, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try to find some of the food spread on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Should I speed up? Because I do need to wrap this up somewhat soon. Speed up? Yeah or nay? Darren?
Speed is key.
What?
Speed is key.
But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about weather. Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? They can't be right. I better investigate. Burger time! And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on a grill. Blah! He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese on the patties and perfectly rolling onions on the side. One after another, the dice take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Heinrich, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustn't we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? Never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps you when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. Oh. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes way over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beers. Our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk out of our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger for me. I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Burgie, by the way. Look up Burgie on the Game Grumps channel. And then there's All Hail Burgie as well. Burgie is the more tame one. Mostly just for Dan leaning in on a door frame. That's the best part of the entire video. Let's be real. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Amanda and I, blah, blah, blah. Amanda's leaving. She's going home. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. I'm just relaxing tonight. Alright. Alright, Amanda gets back from her night out with friends. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared, okay? Make some coffee and eggs. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. Team Solberg, exactly. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Cheesy eggs. One more thing before you go. What's Dad book? Help me set it up, please. Alright, Pops, you gotta fill out your profile. So let's get some likes and dislikes. Alright, we're gonna... On a Friday night, what am I most likely to do? Oh, jeez. I am most likely to sink into blissful oblivion. If I had one thing to take with me onto a desert island, what would it be? I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. What are your turn-ons? Tennis shoes with long white socks. What did you want to be when you grew up? The president of space. That's me, the president of space. What's my favorite movie genre? Out of these ones, old comedies that haven't aged well. My ideal date, Arson. Gotta be Arson. Arson. Would I never leave home without a sensible cardigan, my sick vape, bro, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife. I never leave home without a knife.
Whole knife.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time thinking about, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. Lawnmower modifications. The sad part is that I have thought about lawnmower modifications a lot, actually. I'm gonna go with that. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
You know, I'm a little disappointed.
Why are you disappointed?
You haven't taken me out to do arson.
Well, we could go do arson?
Let's do arson.
Alright, well, that is going to be the end of this, Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator for this evening. This will probably be a game that I do continue doing a series of as things go on. Thursday night this week will not be Dream Daddy, unfortunately. It will be Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection. Which I will be wearing my full assassin garb for, so get ready. It's gonna be cool. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection, I should say, is releasing on Nintendo Switch. That's why I'm doing a series of it, starting a series of it. So we'll be starting with Assassin's Creed 2. That'll be Thursday night, same bat time, same bat channel. So thank you all to everybody from Stream Chat. Thank you, Kid, for being an active member, actually, in Twitch chat. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Taryn, for joining me in the call here.
Yeah, of course.
And helping to bring some life to Amanda and to give me the motivation to create Peinrich Solberg.
Anytime.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
When are you picking me up to do arson?
Eventually.